In a world where magic is not just a gift, but a dangerous weapon, Spellmonger by Terry Mancour brings readers into a universe full of complex characters, rich history, and an impending sense of doom. The first book in the Spellmonger series introduces a young, seemingly ordinary man whose life is irrevocably altered by the discovery of his magical potential. The story begins with a deceptively calm setup. Spellmonger introduces its protagonist, a simple village mage named Marius, who enjoys a quiet, mundane life. Marius is a skilled but unremarkable mage living in a peaceful community. However, fate has a different path in mind for him. When a battle-scarred warlord named Bermot arrives in Marius's village seeking his magical expertise, it marks the beginning of an extraordinary transformation. Marius is forced into a world of high-stakes magic, political intrigue, and unimaginable danger. Little does he know that he will soon be thrust into the heart of a war that could change the very fabric of the world. One of the most compelling aspects of Spellmonger is how it brings together traditional fantasy elements with a fresh perspective. Terry Mancour masterfully intertwines world-building, character development, and high fantasy themes into a riveting story that keeps readers hooked. The characters are multidimensional, each with their own flaws, desires, and motivations. Marius, for instance, may start as an unassuming character, but as the story progresses, he transforms into someone much greater, realizing the depths of his powers and the burden that comes with them. As the story unfolds, Marius learns that his true potential as a Spellmonger, a rare and powerful mage, is not just about casting spells or manipulating magical forces. It's about the responsibility that comes with wielding such power. Marius must navigate a world where magical abilities are highly coveted, and political tensions are high. The fate of entire kingdoms hangs in the balance, as different factions vie for control over the magical forces Marius can summon. His journey is not only a personal one, but a battle for the survival of his people. The world building in Spellmonger is one of its greatest strengths. Mancour doesn't just tell us about the world, he immerses us in it. From the bustling cities to the ancient ruins, every setting feels alive with history and purpose. The political structures, military organizations, and magical systems are richly detailed and well thought out. This depth of world building ensures that readers feel like they are part of Marius's journey from the very first page. But it's not just the world that feels alive, it's the magic itself. Mancour's magic system is intricate and feels deeply rooted in the world's history. Unlike many other fantasy novels, where magic can feel like an afterthought or a convenient plot device, in Spellmonger, magic is woven into the very fabric of society. The different schools of magic are unique, with their own rules, limitations, and effects. As Marius becomes more powerful, he must learn not just how to wield magic, but how to control it, a task that becomes increasingly difficult as the stakes rise. The stakes in Spellmonger are high and the tension never lets up. The reader is constantly kept on the edge of their seat, wondering what will happen next. The political intrigue adds layers of complexity to the story. Marius is not just fighting against magical creatures and dark forces. He is also navigating a dangerous game of politics, where every decision has consequences. Friends and enemies blur together, and Marius must learn to trust his instincts while remaining true to his beliefs. As the story progresses, Marius's journey becomes a race against time. With each passing chapter, the plot thickens and the danger intensifies. The world is on the brink of war, and Marius is at the center of it all. But the more he learns about his own abilities and the politics of the world, the more he realizes how little he understands about the true nature of magic and the darker forces at play. His journey is not just one of discovery, but one of survival, and every step brings him closer to understanding his role in a much larger conflict. The character of Marius is an exceptional one. He is not the typical hero you'd find in many fantasy novels. He's relatable, grounded, and at times unsure of himself. He faces moments of doubt and vulnerability, making his journey feel authentic. Readers will root for him as he struggles with his newfound power and the weight of his responsibilities. Marius is the kind of hero who feels real, and that makes his journey all the more compelling. But Marius is not alone in his journey. He is joined by a host of interesting characters, each with their own unique personalities and motivations. From the enigmatic and powerful Aelfric who teaches Marius about the true nature of magic, to the charming and cunning Lady Mira, who plays a pivotal role in Marius's political struggles. The characters in Spellmonger are dynamic and add depth to the story. The relationships between these characters are complex, and their interactions shape Marius's journey in unexpected ways. One of the most intriguing elements of Spellmonger is its exploration of the cost of power. As Marius's magical abilities grow, so does the danger he faces. He is forced to confront the consequences of his actions, and it becomes clear that wielding such power comes with a heavy price. The book doesn't shy away from exploring the moral dilemmas that come with having the ability to alter the world around you. The struggles that Marius faces are not just external but internal, as he grapples with the burden of his magical gifts and the responsibility that comes with them.
Spellmonger is a masterclass in fantasy writing. It's a thrilling, action-packed adventure with a rich, immersive world, complex characters, and a plot that will keep you turning the pages late into the night. The book doesn't just offer a story of magic and adventure. It offers a deep dive into the human condition, exploring themes of responsibility, power, and sacrifice. It's a story that will resonate with readers long after they've finished the last page. For those who enjoy epic fantasy with well-crafted magic systems, intricate political plots, and deeply personal character arcs, Spellmonger is a must-read. Terry Mancour has created a world that is as dangerous as it is fascinating, and readers will find themselves hooked from the first chapter. With its compelling protagonist, rich world-building, and high-stakes plot, Spellmonger is a book that promises to keep readers engaged until the very end. And with the first book in the series already available, there's no better time to dive into this epic tale of magic, politics, and destiny. In conclusion, Spellmonger by Terry Mancour is a brilliantly written fantasy novel that mixes magic, politics, and character development in a way that few other books in the genre do. The combination of an engaging plot, a relatable protagonist, and a rich world makes it a standout in the crowded field of epic fantasy. If you're looking for a captivating story filled with intrigue, action, and unforgettable characters, Spellmonger is the book for you.